Welcome to Adam and Jake on the Movies. I'm Jake.
I'm Adam.
And as we do every week, except for last week,
Hey,
we
brother.
watch movies and we answer a few simple questions about said movies. And this movie is the 1939 classic. It's our first Western, too.
Yes.
Stagecoach, directed by John Ford, story by, I deleted his first name. Hold on. Stand by, Ernest Haycox, regional story, and then screenplay by Dudley Nichols. And it is starring John Wayne as the Ringo Kid and Claire Trevor as Dallas. Do you have our synopsis for us today?
I do. So in Stagecoach, it's about a group of people traveling on a stagecoach to find through journey complicated by the threat of Geronimo and learn. I got to be honest, this synopsis on IMDb is missing words.
And wait, it says a group of people traveling on a stagecoach find their journey complicated by the threat of Geronimo and learn something about each other in the process.
Okay. Is that word weird?
Well, okay, it's the find their journey complicated by. So they're using complicated as a verb. Like
Okay.
it's complicating it. Yeah. So
basically the movie's about these people that are traveling on a stagecoach and their journey is threatened by Geronimo.
It's a very diverse group of people traveling from one place to another. And there's Native Americans, Geronimo and his people along the way.
I couldn't have messed up that synopsis anymore. So.
You really couldn't. So it's our first Western as well. A classic, and it's one of the classics of. All right, so let's talk about initial reaction. I'll go first.
Okay.
Just because I'm feeling the vibe right now. Classic film. I loved it. I rewatched it. I've seen it a few times, but I rewatched it again last week. And I thought it's just a beautifully done movie because it reminds me of this movie called Hombre, where it like pulls together all of these people from different backgrounds and different settings and like very diverse group of people, which I feel like is pretty relevant to today too.
Yeah.
Puts them all together and says, okay, you guys have to survive. How are you going to survive? And I was like, that's a really cool, great concept. And I thought it was just a very, 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 I don't know, when it was over, I was like, okay, feel good. I feel good about the world because these people can make it. Why can't we?
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I liked it. Reminded me of Quentin Tarantino's last movie that he did, not the Brad Pitt movie, but the last Western movie that he did.
Hateful Eight.
Yeah, The Hateful Eight. The beginning part where they're on the stagecoach, and in that movie they had a diverse group of people.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering if Quentin Tarantino had got a lot of the inspiration for that from Stagecoach. That was just one of the first thoughts, the initial thought that came to mind. The scenery was amazing,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
especially for black and white.
It was made in 1938, correct?
Yep.
So it was probably filmed in 37 or so.
Well, it released in 39, shot in 38.
And most of the movie, and you probably have this information as well, was shot on a soundstage except for 4 days on location in Monument Valley.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought it was beautiful. I found it funny that John Wayne's name in the movie, Ringo Kid, just made me smile the entire movie. Just because he was referred to as Kid.
Mm-hmm.
So, it did put me in a good mood, and
Which was 31 when they shot it.
He was 31?
He was 31, yeah.
So, a very young-looking 31-year-old John Wayne.
Yeah, he looked like a kid.
Yeah, Ringo Kid. But yeah, I really did. My initial reaction was this was fun.
Yeah.
I went back and I actually watched a couple different parts over again. I'd watched all of it this time. Thank you for the link, by the way.
Mhm.
But I had to rewatch the ending scene and a couple of the scenes with Buck as well.